I think that Wu Yee really have a huge challenge because time is so different from the inception, from the birth of Wu Yee. I think the birth of Wu Yee is naturally at a very good time, good timing. And nowadays, when you look at this whole country, what is the future for this whole country? I must say, I am feeling very discouraged. First of all, you look at particularly for the Chinese Americans. I think that both countries enjoy so much of the 40 years of peace when there is a normal relationship going on between the two countries. And then started with the Cold War element in maybe even back in the 2014, right? The things are going pretty rocky. And then in the recent year, we're experiencing all these like China bashing, China virus, Black Lives Matter, Asian hate crime, and all these are very threatening. So you have a huge challenge, but I don't want you to feel so discouraged because looking at your program nowadays, that I think that you guys are doing a wonderful job, expanding without losing your roots and without losing your passion. You see the Wu Yee program is really moving forward for the fact that you are including the population that we never thought of that we can provide services, like the homeless and the new immigrants and the African Americans and the Hispanics. So this is moving forward steps about like racial equity. And more so, I think that Wu Yee is a fine example, narrowing the gap between the economic, socio-economic background of the younger population. And so this is a wonderful examples. So this is really, we need to feel very proud that we can achieve so far.
Based on the past performance of Wu Yee, I envision that Wu Yee will survive, continue to succeed, and thrive in the future.
Wu Yee started as a response to the lack of appropriate, quality early education for immigrant children in Chinatown. Since that time, we've grown to be a citywide organization meeting the needs of thousands of children in all different neighborhoods with all different ethnicities and backgrounds. So what I have inherited and what I like the most about this is that Wu Yee is serving a very critical need for all the children in San Francisco that have been often left behind. One of the biggest things that we're struggling with right now is making sure that children who are on the wait list who need care can get care. So we have to grow and we have to continue our work to really reach those children who are not able to secure a place in a quality education setting. The value of Wu Yee is that we are not only supporting children in learning and bringing forward their opportunities, but also supporting their families. And especially now, our focus again is on equity, making sure that children from all different backgrounds, all different ethnicities, cultural and language differences are recognized and supported. Another really important and critical aspect of the work that we do at Wu Yee is not only providing the quality early education supports for children through our Head Start, Early Head Start, and our center-based and our family resources, but we really focus on the whole child and engaging the whole family. And the early education is one important piece, but if we don't support the whole family and reach into what they might need in terms of referrals for housing, for food, for other sorts of supports that are critical to their well-being, we're not really doing our job. So one of the things I really value about the work of Wu Yee is that we know it's not just the child, but the child is at the center of what we do, but it's the whole family and the whole extended family and the neighborhood and community that we also strive to support.
I'm Jessica Lane with SOMA Equity Partners, and we're a long-short equity tech investing fund based here in San Francisco. So we noticed that inequities start really early, and so kindergarten readiness is really one of the earliest indicators and one of the biggest indicators that you'll graduate from high school. So inequity starts so early, and to be able to do what we can to make some sort of impact in serving to level the playing field, I think that's really important to us.
Hi, my name is Cindy Yang, and I'm a board member at Wu Yee. I've been a board member since 2018, and I work at SOMA Equity Partners. I think it's really important for kids to be kindergarten ready. I have 2 young boys, and they both attend the preschool. They both attended the preschool across the street from us at a church. And one of the things that was so great is they were able to go and practice circle time and wait in line, wait their turn, be a line leader. And those were the things that they did in preschool. And sometimes I think we take that for granted, that they were able to have that opportunity to be socialized and be in a class setting and be with peers. And I think we sometimes forget that we take that for granted because a lot of families can't do that, can't go to part-time preschool, can't pay for private preschool, and therefore when their kids may enter kindergarten, they may not have had the same opportunities. And it could be actually faced with disadvantages because they haven't had that opportunity, and it could be confused with behavioral issues when really it's just that they didn't have that preschool opportunity. So programs like Wu Yee are able to provide not only that opportunity for families in San Francisco, but also for the kids to have that socialization, be with other kids, be in a classroom setting, so that when they do enter kindergarten, they are ready.
Well, we know that we are not meeting the needs of the numbers of children that are on the wait list that need care, and the numbers of families that are looking for a quality early education option for their children as they go back to work, as they try to succeed in the economy. Childcare is essential to that economic security. Without it, people can't go to work, people cannot build a future for themselves and their families. So because there is this gap, it's important for Wu Yee to continue to grow. And we are growing with adding new centers over the next few years. But we also need the support of the community to make sure that growth can be successful, because it's something we can't do alone. We need the support of our community partners, our funders, private philanthropy, donors, everybody who believes that children are our future and that the care for our children should be our top priority, should be contributing to the growth of Wu Yee.